This is so fun because this is my 4th attempt trying to record this video. I'm Marty Mars. Today's day 9 of my video day challenge. Comment, like, subscribe, stalk me maybe. I'll leave my Twitter and my Instagram down in the crotch bar. And quickly, when I say stalk me maybe, I don't mean literally stalk me. I mean like follow me on my stuff, see what I'm doing, you know, that kind of thing. And today in my English class, moving on, today in my English class we were talking about something that was quite interesting to me, which is the archetype of the epic hero. And to be an epic hero, you have to fit like this description. Super strength traits include bravery, they're like strong, mentally and physically, intelligent, selflessness, bold, and courage. Their legacy will live on. They go on a quest, and they are the culture's ideal person. And basically those are all the points they have to, you know, hit. And I decided, like, the first person I thought about was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Because to me, she hit all those points perfectly. Her rise to immortality, as you guys know, she literally does not become, you know, immortal. Okay, she literally does not become immortal, but the show is still talked about today, still compared to today, and Buffy is honestly, like, people always think of a strong female character, they think of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because she's probably the strongest female protagonist that's have been written to this day. Her great strength. Mentally, Buffy is very strong, she's sharp, she's willing to sacrifice and kill anybody who gets in the way of the greater good for the world, because she understands that and she's accepted that as being her job as a slayer. Honestly, actually, you know, she's physically strong and all that jazz, which brings me to prepared for battle. She is the slayer. She is ready to go whenever with whoever. She is very resourceful in her fighting. If you watch the show, you remember, like, briefly remember, like, Spike watching her on, like, a video camera, being like, she's resourceful. She pretty much ripped a twig from a tree and saved the vampire to death. Let's see. Her birth is significant because if she wasn't born, she wouldn't be named the Slayer, that kind of thing. And after that Slayer died, she was named the Slayer, and, you know, the whole moving on, passing on, get Slayer, getting a watcher, that kind of thing. She actually goes on a quest, which was, I had to think about this one. I was like, Buffy on a quest? What? She goes on a quest when she goes to meet the first Slayer and learn about, like, who she is, what she's supposed to be doing with her ability, and she learns her purpose. I'm not going to spoil it for people who haven't watched the show yet or is watching the show right now, but then she learns this knowledge about herself, and it doesn't click immediately. At first she thinks it's a horrible thing. Sorry, I'm like so paranoid this will stop recording on me. At first she thinks it's like a horrible thing, and then she realizes what it actually means, like literally and figuratively, and she, you know, acts on it, acts on the knowledge that the first Slayer has given her, and she makes a huge sacrifice for the greater good, which also goes into great strength. And my last point, I think I got all of them. My last point is the embodiment of culture. Now, Buffy's American, and American culture, like, the ideal girl would be pretty smart, young, modern, charming, able to stand on her own but not be too intimidating to the male species, and that kind of thing. At first, honestly guys, when I first came into contact with Buffy, I thought she was maybe a tragic hero or a femme fatale. Not even a tragic hero, like a femme fatale kind of character, like a dangerous woman, like, because, you know, she's dangerous, she's a slayer, and I guess she kind of can fit in the category of being a femme fatale, because it is dangerous to know her, because, like, she's a slayer and all these demons and vampires are always, like, circling around her trying to kill her, and it is dangerous to know her because, you know, her friends, Willow gets kidnapped like 3 times. Xander ends up becoming engaged to, like, a vengeance demon, Omnia. So that's why I kind of thought she was a femme fatale, but after this lesson in my English class really opened up my eyes, I can see that Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a modern tragic hero. I was really happy to see this because why am I saying modern tragic? Modern epic hero. I was really happy to see this because a lot of the times, like the old literature that we're reading in my English class, you know, a lot of times the heroes are the dudes, and the guys, and I'm just like, we're the girl heroes, and, you know, even though they weren't written about as heroes back then, it's nice to see that there could be a strong female lead. And I'm really interested in archetypes. I really like them a lot. My favorite archetype is the femme fatale, the anti-hero, and now I'm starting to feel like the epic hero. I don't know. I really feel it. But another hero, for example, that can be an epic hero is actually Spider-Man. Now that I think about it. That's it, guys. Anyways, this is Marty Mars signing off. I'm gonna keep this video like super quick because like I recorded this like 4 times and my camera was like, oh no, we're gonna die. So anyways, guys, this is today's day 9. I'll see you guys later. Bye.